is Ateles, and I am here today to argue against the plan of conservation of Ateles hybridus, also known as the brown spider monkey. Ateles hybridus is endemic to northern Colombia and Venezuela, found on the western and eastern Andes mountain range. They live high in the emergent and canopy of the rainforests and like to live in the habitats undisturbed by humans. The brown spider monkey is ecologically important to these rainforests as they have a mainly frugivorous diet and act as seed dispersers. They are listed as critically endangered by the IUCN Red List as their population has decreased significantly, and it is believed that there will be an additional 80% or more population reduction within the next 45 years. The brown spider monkey face major threats of deforestation as their habitat land is transformed into agricultural land and land for urban development. Today, I do not wish to convince you that the brown spider monkey is not in need of any help. Indeed, their rapid decline in population and habitat loss correctly list them as critically endangered. I am here to convince you that the plan presented in this fact sheet is missing some important details that we have to consider. Colombia and Venezuela, the only countries in which the brown spider monkey can be found, are both facing some political turmoil. In the provided plan in the fact sheet, it was stated that agricultural land would be bought from the government in Venezuela in order to rewild it. This seems like the best idea to increase the range of the habitat of the brown spider monkey, until you consider all the stakeholders. Many Venezuelans are facing inhumane levels of hunger and therefore rely on the developed agricultural land for food. What are you going to do to convince the people of Venezuela that they should give up their agricultural land for reforestation? How are you going to compensate them? Colombia too faces a rapid increase in population and is therefore converting much of its land into farms or housing in order to provide for their people. Who are we to enter Venezuela or Colombia as foreigners and convince them that the conservation of animals is more important than the human right to food and housing? Next, a plan of action in the proposal was to use lobbyists and local governments to encourage stricter environmental protection laws. Both in Colombia and Venezuela, but mainly in Venezuela, there has been some political turmoil for a while. This will affect the plan, as it will be hard to manage lobbying politicians effectively, targeting the right politicians which will get the laws passed through, while also still staying on the side of the people, so that they do not collectively go against the conservation plans of buying land. What will happen if all of a sudden the lobbying process does not work? The people will continue to cut down the forest in order to gain access to farming land, and the whole plan will take much longer than 4 years. Convincing people effectively is a crucial part of making this plan work, yet there is no indication on how this will happen. Will this require money? Then the budget needs to be adjusted. This brings me to my next point. The budget outlined in the fact sheet does not provide adequate amounts of information for each section. Although the cost of the acquirement of land is well thought out, the rest of the budget needs some more details. Additionally, I believe that although the reforestation idea is beneficial for the conservation of any rainforest organism, will it be enough to save the brown spider monkey? Secondary succession of a rainforest on agricultural land can take 60 to 100 years before a fully covered canopy is formed. Since brown spider monkeys rarely inhabit undisturbed forests with a less complete canopy, will the rewilding process not take too long for the brown spider monkey to move into before they are extinct? I believe more dire actions need to be taken if we truly want to save the brown spider monkey from extinction. There are many animals that need your help right now, and I hope you make the right choice.